Hey guys, this is Dutch with Mystic Mountain Homestead. I wanted to come to you guys today and give you guys an update on our farm of what we got going on, what we had going on, what we got currently going on. Let's get into it, guys. Okay, this is what we had going on. A muddy pig mess. Look at this. We've had a bunch of rain within the last few weeks. I had to get them out of here last week. I had that going on. Could not get in there. We could not walk in there. We were sinking up to our knees trying to get in there, guys. It just was not happening. My wife came up with the idea, Angela came up with the idea to throw the pieces of wood down. And we got in there and got their house out because they have to have a house that's been getting real cold in the evening times. This is the 3 feeder pigs pen right here. Let's go see where they're currently at, guys. This is where they currently are. I had to run some more strands of hop fence down there on the bottom for them so they couldn't get out for these little guys. They're very happy. They got fresh water from the creek in there. They got a much bigger area. See this tree right here? That one right there. It goes all the way back. That's the corner. And it goes all the way across. I don't know if you can see those T-posts there. See, there's the yellow little deals on them. There we go. So it's a much bigger area than before. And it's not all muddy. It's a lot of rocks though. It's good for their hooves. But there is some dirt in there, you know. See, as they were working on getting it muddy already. Let's go see what else I've had going on. We had 2 pregnant mama pigs. So I had to make 2 pens. And then we got a little goat, so I had to make 3 pens. I had to make some pens in the barn, and here we are. Here's one of them. It's a pretty big area. This is the second one. Oh, look, there's the baby pigs, 11 of them. I think I'm going to feed them. Hey, little piggy. Let's go see the 3rd pen I made. This is the 3rd pen I've made in the barn holding pen. I made it to where the cattle pen will slide up and down right here. And then hook onto a nail I got up there. Easy access to let them out. This is for the goats right here. We got recently acquired a female Nubian. And we had to keep her separate from the buck, which that didn't work out too well. And I put the rabbits up there to conserve space for hay. This obviously it's winter time now. I need the hay space. Well, that's the 3 pens I've built. I've also worked on the chicken house. I got a chicken house in here as well. Let's go check that out. Oh yeah, before I forget, these are the 2 pregnant mamas that should be having babies any day now. They're older, so if they don't have babies this time, they're going to be dinner. We'll make them into stew because they are older. Save their furs, so they're very pretty. Alright, this is the chicken house right here, guys. Oh, we'll talk about Bob in a second. Or that's Marley, isn't it, guys? Oh, she's been there for a while this morning, man. She might be sitting, guys. That'd be nice if she was sitting. Put a bunch of eggs up underneath her. So this is a roost I made for them out of some old cedar. I'm going to make another one right here. Pull that down. Put another one up going against the wall right here, and another one going against the wall right here. Got their feeder trays hanging up, and this is their treat from that treat. This is sunflower seeds for their treat. I gave it to them for the turkeys. Only turkeys can reach it, but the chickens, you know how the chickens are. They'll jump up there every now and then, help themselves. This is their slop bowl right here. Well, I say slop, but I give them like zucchini and old leftovers. Here's a bunch of them right here. I stick in there too when I have it overflowing. Oranges or apples and old avocados. We don't waste anything here on the farm, guys. Well, that's it for the pens. Oh, well, before I forget, let's talk about Marley. Well, you guys know we was going to eat Marley for Thanksgiving, but we had several turkeys given to us. So Marley got spared this year. And so did Bob, which is a female. Laugh out loud. Sitting there, heating in the heat lamp. Let's go see what my current project is, guys. Oh, I guess I haven't showed you my other stuff yet. Let's go check out everything. Okay, guys, so I'm going to put up a big trellis going down all the way down the side of this barn, going right through here, all the way down. Probably about going 10 to 12 feet high. Probably about 10 feet high. Yeah, probably 10. Yeah, 10. 10 feet sounds good. And this is what I'm going to be using, guys. I've cut down these old cedars. And I burnt them, obviously, you know. Some of them were just laying in the back. And so I was like, oh, let's go burn them and they'll last a long time to cure them. So I'll be making a YouTube about that. That's going to be, I'm going to build that for the grapes to grow up on. I think that'd be very pretty for them to hang down on and just be able to reach up there and walk under there and grab them. Stick a bench over there, sit under there and watch the sun rise. All right, let's go see everything else. I'm throwing out all the hay from the chicken house and hog pens right here, so that way when spring comes, I can plant potatoes here. It's gonna be my potato garden right here, guys. I'm gonna have it going from here all the way down to the end of those cedars right there. All right, that's the garden update. So we have had just the animals roaming on the whole property, guys. This whole entire pasture right here. And our fence is kind of funny. If you look at it, it goes straight all the way down right here and then turns and zigzags right here and comes in around all those trees. See how much that is? Look at that. Zigzags all the way out comes forward from this T-post right here. That's the street right there. Comes all the way into our property line to right here. That's not our property line. It's actually out here at this first T-post. It goes all the way straight down, and we have to give easement to the street, is what it found. I just found out when we actually just purchased this property, finished paying it off. So back to what I was saying. I'm gonna take all those wires. That's what I've been working on currently today. I'm gonna take all these T-posts down and cattle panel and move them out. So this one over here, straight down there. I cleaned all that out. I'll go show you that in a minute. And put hot wire going down the bottom 2 strands of it for the hogs to keep them in. I've also divided this area from the backwoods area. Let's go check that out. All right, guys, this is the back forest area that we have. Or wooded area, whatever you want to call it. It's a forest around here. There's literally a national park around here around us. And this is what I just divided all of it down with hot wire, obviously. So you can see the hot strands right there. Put a gate. That way I can put Mr. Toros out there. And everyone else separated on that side. So that way I can work on the fence. Got another house for them down there. That one's broken. That came from a neighbor down the street. He's trying to be nice. I appreciate him. Very good guy. Very good guy. That's the other house that I made. And this is the back pig pen. This is from one of the very first videos we made, guys, of the pigs. Let's go check this pen out. I'll put a link down in the description to the first video, guys, so you can see the difference. It was originally all cattle panels, a wired mess when we bought the property here. And I decided to make this hot fence as well, a holding pen for Mr. Gordy. the hog. That way we can separate him from the females when they need a break. So guys, this is all the area we'll be adding onto the property here. We'll be gaining by moving the fence out back to where it belongs. All the way from here, all the way down. Goes all the way down. And we're moving it all the way out back up to here. Back out with this other fence line. We're getting all that to cut all that brush out of this area all the way down here. Look at all these brush piles I got. Tons and tons of cedar trees I cut out of this fence line. It's a pretty big area that we'll be adding on. The goats will be happy with all these little cedar trees right here to munch on. And so will the cow to have more space to roam. And I'm sure the pigs will be happy with all the acorns that fall from the acorn trees over here. See, it's a really big area. I couldn't believe it when I actually started walking it and cutting it up and working over here, guys. How much of an area was actually gaining. I couldn't realize it before. It goes from all the way here. See, it zigzags in again right here on the fence line does. See, it zigzags in right there at that big old boulder. It turns in right there and goes all the way down to right there. Goes in. So we're getting all that area. And I already got the fence up over here. All the way down here. We're doing cattle panel to keep the goats in. We already had them, so we're taking what we got and making it work. Not spending any extra money we don't have. Okay, that's a big area. Couldn't believe it. All right, guys, well, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and ding that bell to get notifications. And keep following.